to make the obsessive tyrant kill her. The newly transmigrated beauty went straight up and kissed him. The palace maids and guards froze in terror, because just a moment ago, a concubine who had touched the tyrant without permission was dragged out, chopped to pieces and fed to pigs. The woman figured if she wasn't torn apart by horses, she'd at least be beaten to death. She was already congratulating herself on going back to the modern world when the tyrant suddenly declared her Lady Sue and announced she would serve him that very night. The woman nearly fainted. The tyrant seemed curious what she was trying to do. Just an hour earlier, she had won 100 million in the lottery, but before she could celebrate, a car sent her flying into another world. The next thing she knew, she landed right in the tyrant's arms. Then a system voice said she could only return to the modern world and claim her prize if she died at the tyrant's hand. To encourage her, the system even gifted her a space ring. She thought getting killed by a man with germophobia would be easy enough, so she went in for the kiss, but instead of dying, she ended up being promoted. Soon the tyrant carried her to his chamber, saying that she was just seducing him and wondering why she stopped. Since she had failed to die, she decided to take it up a notch. She pulled a rope from her space ring. The tyrant thought she was bringing in some new kind of play, but she climbed off the bed and smashed every single rare treasure in his collection, each piece worth a fortune. If she didn't die after this, then heaven must be blind. Yet the tyrant didn't even look at the broken relics. Instead, he frowned at the cut on her leg and looked almost worried. The guards outside heard the noise, thought assassins had broken in, and rushed to the door, only to see the wrecked chamber. They whispered that not even being quartered 5 times would be enough punishment for this. The woman asked if the tyrant was angry, but he calmly said if she liked smashing things, he'd bring out 10 treasures for everyone she broke. Everyone, including the guards, thought he had lost his mind. Then the system chimed in. The tyrant's favorability plus 10%. Mission difficulty plus 10%. The woman realized she probably wouldn't escape that night's duties. The next morning, the tyrant promoted her again and rewarded her with 10 chests of gold, silver and silk, but she still couldn't go back to her world, so all those jewels were just decoration. She asked her maid what kind of mistake usually got people killed. The maid said last night a concubine accidentally bumped into Lady One, and His Majesty ordered her to take her own life on the spot. The woman's eyes lit up. If she couldn't die through the tyrant, then she'd try through Lady One. Lady One, who was the most favored, was furious when she heard the newcomer had been promoted 3 ranks overnight. She wanted to see what kind of woman could pull that off. Just as she reached the door, the woman was already there waiting for trouble. She asked her maid to confirm if that was Lady One. Lady One stopped her, asking if she was the new Lady Sue. Tension filled the air. Lady One immediately ordered her servants to beat her, but the woman had come for a fight. Without hesitation, she pulled a chainsaw from her space ring and sliced every single stick and club in sight. The loud buzzing made everyone's skin crawl. Lady One nearly fainted from fear. The woman chased after her, saying she'd give her a nice clean bald head. Just then the tyrant passed by on his way to court. The palace staff screamed in panic, saying Lady Sue had gone mad and was attacking Lady One. Lady One crawled to the tyrant sobbing, begging him to save her. But before he could speak, the woman stomped on Lady One's hand and said she fully intended to finish what she started.